Every letter in the alphabet has a word associated with it in aviation. So that sign is read Golf 7. G is golf. A Alpha, B Bravo, C Charlie, D Delta. Every letter has a word. So that's what you're going to be hearing. You know, you're going to be hearing a lot of like over the radio when you're listening. You're going to hear a lot of words that you don't even know what people are talking about. Basically, they're just saying letters, and the letters are, you know,
corresponding to the plane,
yeah,
or
to the
or
tail
those
numbers or markings on the runway, or you know what have you. So the airplane, to make sure it's safe to take into the air, we also want to check.
Is that like the fuel?
Fuel. So right now, that's a tab. If you look in there, that little tab. The tab is 17 gallons. Above, if it's full, it's 24 gallons. So I have 17 gallons in this tank. And then I'm gonna have 17 gallons in my left tank also. And this plane burns average 10 gallons per hour. We have 48 gallons, so about 4.8 hours of flight. Right now, we could easily fly for over 3 hours. Our flight's only going to be 1 hour.
Right.
In the event of a delay, maybe an hour and a half max. So we have more than enough fuel for our flight.
That's pretty fuel efficient, right?
Yeah. And fuel is the most important thing. We always want to like be aware of how much we have.
So the type of plane we're going to be flying today is called a Cherokee Piper, and it's really cool. I've never been in a small plane like this, so I can't wait to fly it.
You weren't recording all that, were you?
No.
On the left, you're going to sit in the left seat.
Oh.
You can just toss your backpack behind you, like on the bungee cord, or you could sit it in the seat next to you, next to my bag, whatever makes you more comfortable. Battery master comes on, then we turn on the fuel pump. You could hear it. It's pumping fuel toward the cylinders, and then our anti-collision light, so that anyone who's rolling around can see that we're about to start the plane based on those lights being on. And we're gonna prime the engine just like you're using a lawnmower. There's a little nipple here. There it is. Pull that. 1, 2, 3. Mixture's full rich. And now we're gonna go and start it.
And here's where we begin our flight. We're driving to the runway, and it's pretty cool. We have to wait our turn, wait for air traffic control to basically let us fly into the air. But it's really cool to see how these planes fly. Here we have a little window. Basically that window needs to be shut before taking off, and it's gonna be awesome. This is amazing. So here we are, we're just taking off, we're flying over the airport, air traffic control let us fly, and it's really, really cool to be able to fly these little Cherokee Piper planes. I've never been in a small plane like this before, and now we're flying it. It's awesome. You can see New York City from here, from Farmingdale, and it's really cool to be able to fly these planes. It's very interesting. It's like driving in 3D, so you steer left and right, but also you have to pull to go down, and you also have to push in the steering wheel to go up. So you not only have to drive left and right, you also have to drive up and down. And it's very interesting. We are in the main control seat. That's why you see the cruise control and the autopilot on my steering wheel, whereas the flight attendant has his on his. And he's very informative. He shows you all the steps, and it's just amazing. He has so much knowledge to teach you how to fly a plane. It's really, really awesome. And here we are, we're getting our hands on the steering wheel, we're getting ready to drive, and I'm just so excited. It's just gonna be really, really awesome. I'm very excited, I'm really focused on the wheel, and I'm getting ready to fly. It's just so awesome to be up in the air like this. And here we are, here's some more footage from the cockpit, from the flight seat, This is amazing. The driver's seat, it's just so cool. Look at this. Look at the view. It's purely amazing. It's very, very awesome to be able to fly this thing. Now, one thing, going up and down is inverted, so it does take a little bit getting used to, but it's nothing that you can't handle, and there's a trained professional right there if you need anything. It's just really, really cool to be able to fly. I'm just so excited. How many people in their life can say that they've flown a plane? I definitely recommend you do this. There's tons of different companies that do this in Farmingdale. It's really, really awesome. It's totally worth it. A totally amazing experience. Look at us flying right here. It's really, really cool. I cannot express this enough, how cool it is to actually fly this plane. I'm just so happy. I definitely want to do this again, and if I had a lot of money and was retired, I would definitely try to go for my pilot's license, because it just definitely wooed me away. I definitely love this. It's really cool. Look at these buildings from up here. Man, it's just so awesome. You gotta fly. You gotta do this once in your life. It's amazing. You won't regret it. It's definitely worth it. It's a lot of fun. Now, unfortunately, I don't have too much footage because my brother accidentally hit the wrong button when I handed him the camera, so it didn't quite record, but we have a little bit of footage of us here in the cockpit ready for landing, and it's really, really awesome just to be up here. It's really, really cool to take control of the wheel. It's just amazing. It's like that feeling when you first get your car. Well, it's even better when you get the plane because you can fly. And we made it to Connecticut in about 25 minutes from Long Island. The ocean didn't even seem like an ocean, it seemed like a pond. It was really, really cool to fly over that from Long Island to Connecticut. It was awesome. Here we're getting ready to land, and it's really, really cool. He's landing, he does the landing and the takeoff. We're not experienced for that, but to be able to fly when you're up in the air is really, really awesome. And it's definitely cool to have a trained professional right there with you so you don't make any mistakes. And here we are landing. Oh man, look at this. We are now in Connecticut. This is my first time actually in Connecticut. We're turning the plane around. We're going to let Matt drive now, and it's going to be really, really awesome. I'm so excited. I'm awesome that they let us bring in our GoPro. Now we get ready for takeoff again. This time we're going back to Long Island, and Matt's going to be driving us back. It's going to be really, really awesome. We're preparing to take off, and it's really, really awesome. So much fun. I'm just so excited. Even right now, watching this video over again has definitely sparked my excitement. Look at this. So over here he's showing Matthew one of the gauges. I'm not quite sure, I don't quite remember what gauge it was, but it had something to do with the angle of the nose. And he's basically showing Matt how to propel himself forward and how to gain height and speed when you are about to take off. So it's really, really awesome. He's showing him how to do that, and it's really, really cool to be in the back seat to actually experience and see what it was that I was actually doing. It's really, really cool. And you basically talk to these different headsets. It's really, really fun and awesome. Now, one thing to note, if you do go with someone versus us going by yourself, if you go by yourself, you do get the whole flight time to yourself. If you go with someone, you do split the flight time in half. I'm not sure if you land when you go by yourself, because we haven't done that, but we will definitely fly by ourselves one time. You definitely got to do this again. They even have a mount for the GoPro up top. We should have mounted our camera up there, but we didn't even know that they were going to have that. But it's really, really awesome. Matt's having a lot of fun flying this. He's gauging himself going up and down. He's really trying to get the feel for it, and I wish he was here to commentate this, but it's really, really cool. It's something that you really need to practice. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, you can really fly. And it's really, really awesome. We definitely got to do this again. Matthew's excited. He wants to fly again. So if we both liked it on our first try, you definitely will too. It's just a lot of fun. And this guy's informative. He's so intelligent, teaching us how to fly the different plane, all the different modules and stuff. I wish we could really delve into it and learn what each thing does. But this is just an introductory flight, so you don't get to really grasp that knowledge as he has. Now, you can get your pilot's license after 40 hours of flying, so you got to do 20 hours with a manned person like we have here, and then you do 20 hours solo, and then there's also like a trip that you have to do. So it's really, really cool. It's about $200 an hour to fly. We got it a little bit cheaper on Groupon, but it's about $200 an hour to get your pilot's license. So 40 hours, the minimum is going to cost you about $8,000. And as you know, with driving, it doesn't always exactly be 40 hours. So he took about 46 hours to get his, $8,700. That's pretty crazy. If I had a lot of money, or if I had a house and I wasn't paying a mortgage or things like that, I would definitely love to do this. If there's an area with a lot of airports and flying, he says upstate's great for this, so I would definitely love to do this. Maybe when I get old and retire, we would get a plane. It's really awesome. And according to him, he says these planes are around $60,000. So it's really not that unachievable. It is obtainable for an average working class person. If they do save and budget their money right, you could afford a plane like this. You could have your pilot's license. So it's something that you might want to consider. Definitely test it out before you do that, because it is a lot of money, but it's really, really cool, and it is within grasp.
You know, it's when you go into weather and you go into thunderstorms and things like that, that's when you make it work. If you're following this is safe. Most people, you're gonna picture your best flight. It's an instinct for a pilot. Start pulling out the check is right. Power loss of flight. Best flight, 76 knots. Car beam on. So I'm gonna turn my car beam on. Alright, I'm loading the wind direction.
Alrighty, so me and Matt just got back. We just landed from flying on the plane. We got to drive the plane. Wow, that was pretty amazing. What did you think, Matt?
Yeah, it was really crazy. I did enjoy the experience, but I just wish I wasn't so blown away by it, like adrenaline-wise, to be able to actually understand more of the specifics and semantics of actually driving a plane, because he talked a heck of a lot about the different gauges, how you drive a plane, and honestly it's more just you stare at a dash, which was, you know, a little bit different than I had originally thought.
It's quite interesting. The controls are very sensitive. and it's kind of like driving, but you also have the 3D element. So you have to push and pull in the steering wheel to adjust the nose. So if you want to go down, you pull back. If you want to go up, you push in. And that 3D element to flying the plane was definitely interesting. It's definitely different than a car. You don't have to worry about, you know, whether you're going up or down in the car. Ah, man, it was really, really cool. It was really, really cool. The guy was very informative. I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to do it again. It's really, really cool. I definitely would love to fly again. It's like when you first get your license, you feel freedom, and you know, just the freedom to hop in the car and go wherever you want. But this is just to a different level, because you're able to go wherever you want. You can go up in the sky. You can go, like, we flew to Connecticut in what, 30 minutes? Not even, maybe, I think it was like 20 minutes we flew to Connecticut, which is pretty amazing. And just being able to go wherever you want is pretty, really cool. I had a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do this again.
Alrighty guys, if you like this video, be sure to comment, give us a like, follow us on the social media, and let us know in the comments below. You know, like I said before, leave us a comment, but let us know specifically, what do you want to see on the channel? What do you want to see in terms of content? And, you know, we go through all the comments, so if you do have something, we will be able to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care.